Okay, and can you tell us about the funniest story that you can recall with Rita and Tony?
Well, the funniest story I can recall, but I'm not quite sure whether it was funny to Rita and Tony. I got a phone call to go down to their house as they were having a few drinks in the garden. They wanted me to join them. So off I went down to Denshaw, and there they are, both sitting in the garden. And when I looked at them, I could see the pair of them were absolutely rotten. I think they had been on the wine all afternoon. However, pouring myself a glass of wine, after about 10 minutes, Tony decided he was feeling a little bit worse for wear and he wanted to go to bed and have a lie down. So off he went to bed. Next minute, Rita then said she feels sick and she's going to start being sick. So I immediately went and got a bucket. Do you know what? I'm laughing at this now. It wasn't. Rita, you should have seen yourself, honestly, throwing up in that bucket and saying, "Oh my God, never again." And then you kept telling me to go up and see if Tony was okay. And you were insisting. Anyway, went up to see if Tony was okay. Yes, he was, fast asleep, snoring his head on the bed. Came back down. You're still throwing up in the bucket. And you're saying, "Oh, it's Tony, Tony, Tony." I said, "I've been to see Tony, Rita. He's fine. He's fast asleep." "No, no, no, Anne. You don't realise. You have to make sure he's okay." The next minute you're throwing up in the bucket again, saying never again. And then you insisted that I had to go up to Tony again. So off I went upstairs. Yes, Tony was fast asleep. Came back downstairs and told you. But then suddenly you started shivering and said you felt very cold. I looked around and I couldn't see anything to put round you. So I went back upstairs and noticed Tony had 2 quilts on him. So I tried to pull one off. No, he wasn't having it. He was just moaning and groaning and pulling them back. So next minute I thought, right, I gave the quilts a massive big tug and both quilts came off and there was Tony stark naked on the bed. And no, Tony, I didn't look. However, I put one quilt back on him, went back downstairs with a quilt for Rita. Managed to get her onto the couch as she had stopped being sick. Put the quilt over her. Waited about half an hour to make sure the pair of them were okay. Then I just locked up. But then, having said that, Rita and Tony, I had a fabulous night. I know you enjoyed yourselves. So did I. Go on.
How long ago was that at?
That was approximately, I would think, 2009. Obviously in the summer, because it was a beautiful evening.